Good morning, everybody. This is Dwayne Lulu with Spots and Dots. My truck is broke down right now. My last trip I made where I caught a bunch of trout, my truck broke down on me 3 different times. So as of right now, I'm not able to fish. But what I'm going to do is make y'all a little film, and I'm going to talk about the products that I use. So basically, I'm going to give you my review on everything that I use. And just so you know, I'm not affiliated with anyone. Nobody sponsors me. So this is just what I use from my local town, and I'll give you my review of everything. Alright, so first up, I'm going to go over my rod and reels. So just so you know, every reel I own is made by Penn. I've used Penn since I was a teenager. I'm 45 years old now, so for whatever reason, I've just stuck with Penn. So my first to go over is this Penn Fierce. Now this is the original Penn Fierce when they first come out with it. It's not the Fierce 2, it's not the Fierce 3. So I have 2 of these Penn Fierce 2000s. So my review of them is they are crap. Just straight up. You probably heard me talk about them on some of my videos. They get stuck, they get sticky while I'm reeling in a fish. Makes it feel like you got a big fish on there because you can barely reel the reel sometimes. I don't know where they went with this, but I sent them a letter about this, and they sent me a letter back, or an email rather, saying that if I sent it in, they'd fix it for me. I was like, well, I don't need you to fix it for me. I know how to fix my own stuff, and I've already put parts into them a couple of times. They keep doing the same thing. So if you're thinking about getting the Penn Fierce, which I don't even think they make the original Fierces anymore, but my review of them is, so the pole that this comes with, I usually get a lot of my stuff with packages. So this is the Penn Squadron 2, alright? It's 8 to 15 pound. It's an extra fast action. I think it's 7 foot, maybe 7.5. I like at least all of my rods to be at least 7 foot long. I really like this pole. It does me really well. Alright. My next reel is the Penn Fierce. Same thing. This is a Penn Fierce 2000. I have 2 of or 3000, Penn Fierce 3000. Same thing. I have 2 of these also. They're crap. They do the same thing as the Penn 2000. Alright. So enough said about them. You know what I think about just the original Fierce. Alright, so this is on a super flats rod made by Berkeley. I've just had it in the shed for years, I guess, so I probably used to bass fish with it, but I put it with this reel and it works really well. I like it. They probably don't even make this particular rod anymore, I guess, but it's done well for me. Alright, next is my Penn Battle 2, and this is a 3000. I really love this reel. This reel is really great. If you watched my video yesterday, from the other day, I broke a pole, and it's the H2O Express pole. I broke it. Well, this is brand new. I just bought it. Just bought it today, and this is I got 2 of these reels right here. Absolutely love them. I use these for redfish and trout. And my 2 Penn Fierces, I use them strictly for trout. If I'm strictly targeting trout, I'm using them. They're a little bit lighter. But anyways, I got 2 of these, and I love this combination. Very good products. The other one broke the other day. It was my fault. I had too much tension on the rod when I was taking a fish off. Alright, so my next step up is my 4000. I have a Penn Fierce 4000. I haven't had too many problems with this one. I usually don't use it as much. I target strictly redfish with this. And it's on a Pin Fierce graphite rod. Good rod. I have had one eyelet break on it right there, but it's still usable. And that was probably my fault from putting it in the boat and bending the eyelet and all that. So, like I said, it's still the original Pin Fierce. I don't have any Fierce 2s or Fierce 3s, so I cannot say if those are good or bad. But as far as the Fierce, again, alright. This pin I have had for years and years and years. So this is the Pin 550 SS. I use this strictly for targeting redfish also. And this was a combo package. It's on a Pin Battle 2 rod, graphite, another 7-footer. Let's see what it holds. 8 to 15 pound mono, 6 to 20 pound braid. Alright, so there you go. I love that combination. All my line, on all my 3000 and 2000 rods, I have 10 pound tests, and I use Power Pro. That's what I use. On my 4000s here and here, I use 20 pound test. All of them are tipped with 20 pound mono. I use Berkeley Trilene. I've had it for years, this Berkeley right here. And a little tip for you, if you got you a little koozie like that, put your spool inside there. You won't have to worry about your line coming untangled. So that's what I do with that. So that's about all the inshore rides I'm going to talk about today. I got a few offshore rides, but it's not offshore time right now for me, so I'm not going to get into them. Next, I'm going to talk about my tackle bags. Alright, so here's one of my tackle bags that I use. This is H2O Express again. And all the H2O Express is all Academy brand. It's like Walmart has its own brand. Well, Academy has its own brand, and it's H2O Express. And I do like their products. For one, they're not very expensive. And for two, they do make really good products. However, this tackle bag, it's got plenty of room where I put all my soft plastics, right? But I will say this, the bags inside here fall apart. You see this right here? That's one downside of this tackle bag. If it wasn't for this, I would say this tackle bag is excellent. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put these in my vacuum sealer and see if I can't get these sealed back up, keep them from doing what they're doing. So Academy, I like this bag, but the bags you got inside of it, and there's another one, they're just ripping apart. Y'all need to do something about these bags y'all got inside this here tackle bag. Alright, so next is my big tackle bag. Alright, so this is from Cabela's. Let me tell you something about this bag. I really like it. Really like it a lot. The zippers on here don't get stuck. They made these zippers a lot bigger than what they used to. And this bag right here is perfect for me. It's the right size. They have bigger ones, they have smaller ones. And it's got plenty of room. On the top right here, it has a zipper where I can store stuff. Well, this is all my mosquito net stuff I use when the mosquitoes are bad. I got all that stored right here at the top. Head nets. Right here is mosquito repellent bands. Keep all that stuff in there. In here I got miscellaneous stuff. I got some H2O Express shrimps in there. Those aren't good for storing with anything else. It's best to keep them inside their package. So I don't want to get into my lures just yet. So I'll just keep that at that. I got 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I keep 6 boxes. I got one sitting right over here. I keep 6 boxes inside this bag full of lures. Holds plenty of them. I got pouches in the front of this thing. Keep all my pliers in there. My pliers holds them. More pouch right over here. I got more insect repellent stuff I keep in this one. So much room I don't even have them all filled. I got my little scissors right here. 2 pair of these little scissors. I've talked about them before. Man, these things are priceless. I think they're $5 maybe at Academy and out of Walmart. Love them. They cut braided line well and mono line very well. Little side pockets right here. Keep me a little bottle of glue in there for when my lures start sliding. Super glue them. What else I got? Some little shackles. I use these when I'm wade fishing. That's what I got them for, to keep my stuff tethered to my belt. More side room right here. I got individual packs of lures that I use. I'm going to get into my lures in a minute. Another open right here. Just more lures and stuff. On the side back here, I got some Power Pro line, extra Power Pro line, 20 pounds. Some corks. I don't really use these corks too much. I make sliding corks. I really like using sliding corks, and I make these in sliding corks. That's why they're there. The other side over now, here's the corks that I like to use right here. I'll get into that in just a minute. All my hardware. Got me a knife in there. Alright. So that's my tackle bag right there, guys. It's made by Cabela's. You can pick it up at Cabela's. You can pick it up at Bass Pro. I think this bag was right at $80. It was on sale when I bought it. I really like that bag. Alright, talk a little bit about corks I use. Now again, I'm not sponsored by anybody, guys, by no means whatsoever. And I'm a budget man. I got 2 kids in private school. I'm just a firefighter. And I got a lawn service that I also have. So I'm not rich by any means. And I'm definitely not sponsored by anybody. So everything I buy basically has a lot to do with price. Alright, so right here I got the TKO oval float rig. I got a couple of these. What I like about these is the wires on here is titanium. You don't have to worry about them rusting. They bend, they pop right back. You don't have to worry about it getting a kink in it. Lasts a long time. Well, your round cork right here, you know, you use them for trying to catch fish with, if you want to imitate a shrimp sound. It makes more of a sound on top of the water. Alright, these right here, Paradise Popper. Again with the wire on here, like a titanium. Let's see what it says. They got what it's made out of. Yep, titanium right there. Alright, so again, the wires won't bend. Now this popper is made to imitate a trout on top of the water. Bloosh. It makes a popping sound. Bloosh. So that's the difference between your 2 corks right here. If you're trying to imitate a shrimp sound, you want your round one. If you're trying to imitate a trout popping the top of the water, chasing fish, that's what you use right there. That's the difference. I don't think color matters to me too much. It's just what they happen to have when I bought them. Okay, so switching gears, getting into the lures here. Just started using these this year, and I gotta tell you, I really like them. Z-Man. Really good lures. If you've seen them advertised, they are really tough. This is a scented Pogey Z. They look like a Pogey, I guess. I like this color, a Mulletron. It's a really good color. Let me get one out and show you. That's what it looks like right there. Alright, now I'm getting to my lures. Talk about them a little bit, what I have, what I use. Alright, so these are top water lures right here. All these are top water now. Well, these are Yoziri top waters. Man, you can't beat them right there. I don't know the names of them, but I really like Yoziri. That's poppers. I got 2 of those kind. I got this big popper. It's made by Hendon, I think. I bought this for trout this year out at the islands. I had some big trout out there and I wanted to pick up a bigger popper. And that's what I got for them. These poppers right here are made by H2O Express, I believe. Had a lot of fish hit them these year. Really like these poppers right here. These poppers right here are also made by H2O Express. You can see the wear on them. I've definitely caught fish on these. They're all a mullet looking imitation. Now I got these, and I'll be honest, I haven't used them that much. Got them. They're made by H2O Express also. I don't know why. They just don't appeal to me. I bought them and I don't use them. Alright. Paul Brown. I don't know if y'all ever heard of them. I don't know if these are local or not, but I gotta tell you, I do not like these lures. When they first come out, everybody raved about them, and I bought into it. I bought a few of them, and I'll tell you why I don't like these lures. It's one single strand of wire that runs right through the middle of it, connects to the back and the front. They sure enough catch fish, but you see that bend in there like that? Well, that's that wire that's bent. As soon as you catch a decent sized trout, that wire bends and messes up this whole lure. And it's done them with all of them that I've caught fish with. So I still keep them in here. I don't know why. I should probably get rid of them. Well, they do catch fish, but the downfall on them is they will bend. And we got some more over here. These right here are more H2O Expresses. They look like mullet. They do a really good job. And of course, mirror lures. I got mirror lures, top water sinking, Meridines, another Yoziri right here. Come up here. I got some more H2O Expresses. These are H2O Express. These are H2O Express. I found this floating out in the water one day, so I just kept it. I'm not sure who makes that, but it's a good popper. Caught some big trout on that. Some more like Meridine lures, some Yoziris. Alright, these first came out. Only place you could find these was Sports Unlimited. These are made by Yoziri, and they're called the El Minnow. And they catch fish. They have some different color schemes with them. They start to branch out, and you're able to find more of them at different places. But they're called Yoziri El Minnow. Alright, over here to this one. These are soft plastics. You can see this one, I glued some bigger eyes on that one. Anyways, these are also H2O Express. Let me tell you about these right here. This particular color in general, this white bottom with the black top, more of a mullet color. I got these. I don't use these too much, but anyways, these right here, if I get on a school of trout, start catching them, and I try one of those, I will tell you this lure right here seems to catch bigger fish. I don't know what it is. I guess, you know, bigger trout eat fish instead of shrimp. So if I tie one of these on and start catching fish, 90% of the time I'm going to catch bigger fish. Alright, I got some more. These are H2O Express hard plastics. I used some of them the other day. I really like the way they look. They just don't have flexibility. They do make a H2O Express shrimp lure that I talked about a second ago. These right here. Alright, and they flex. They're like the They like the Voodoo shrimp. I really like them. Voodoo's a little more out of my price range. H2O Express is a little more in my price range, so I stick to H2O Express. Plus, they have a color that I like that I haven't seen in the Voodoo. It's called New Penny. The New Penny I really like. Okay, so back to my tackle bag, made by H2O Express. This is by far my favorite right now. All these lures right here, y'all know what these are. I just bought a new pack of these right here. While I bought that rod a while ago, I had to, as you can see, I'm running low. Matrix shad, baby. They're on fire right now. So, I got a whole bunch of different flavors of them. Before Matrix shad came out, I did use Berkeley Gold. I love Berkeley Gold. I've caught everything with them. But I switched over to the Matrix shad, and I really love them too. So that's a little bit of my stuff that I use. That's my reviews on everything. Hope that y'all enjoyed this. Y'all have a good day.